disappeared. Yeah, maybe. No, you didn't. You can use it. No, you didn't. We're not fighting. I'm telling him the truth.
So the men can decide who gets which one. Well, it's
Shabbat shalom.
What's up, Leon?
How much? You?
Not much. Yeah, I put it all the way back because I knew you needed it for the Kabbalah.
Leon. It looks like you're going to be choked by that string. I think both strings are supposed to.
Oh, it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
fix.
think they're both supposed to be behind you.
Yeah, I'll fix. Thank you. I didn't notice it. I didn't feel it. So.
I don't want to have to use CPR. Really.
הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומניים, שבט אחים יחד. הנה מה טוב ומניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומניים, שבט אחים יחד. הנה הם, הנה מה טוב ומניים. אוי 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 שבט אחים, שבט אחים גם יחד. שבט אחים אוי אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים. אוי 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 שבט אחים גם יחד. שבט אחים אוי אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב יהיו מניים, שבט אחים גם יחד. Good morning, Shabbat Shalom everyone. As the song says, Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is when we are all sitting together as brothers and sisters, celebrating Shabbat with joy, with happiness. And we have so many things to celebrate today, too many to mention. Lots of birthdays, lots of good things going on. And it's interesting, let me tell you something that happened to me during this last week. You know that downstairs, 10:45, we have a special service. There is a Star Wars Shabbat with little kids. So it was picked up by the newspaper. The Free Press called me. They were more excited than I was about the service. Yeah, it's true. They sent a photographer, they sent a reporter. So whoa. But they have a question. They have a question for me. That this reporter, she couldn't get her head around it. She said, how can you do this on this Shabbat? if on Thursday was Yom HaShoah, the Holocaust Day? How can you connect the two together? I don't understand it. So I have to explain to her that that's the way we Jews live our lives. We live the day. Yom HaShoah, we stopped. We mourn. We honor the victims. We reflected. So we have a special mindset that it was very appropriate for that day. But as soon as Yom HaShoah is over, we already moved into our next mindset, which is the preparation for Shabbat. But I believe this is a lesson that we should all have in our lives. Because sometimes it is true. We all go through traumatic events in our lives. Things that are very difficult. We have different challenges. But the worst mistake we can make is to get stuck into that and to take that mindset to the rest of your life. We have to learn from the message of Yom HaShoah that when we are mourning, we are mourning. But after that, we have to be able to move on and to be able to smile again and to celebrate again and to have hope again. And this is exactly what happened. So we come today, the first Shabbat after Yom HaShoah, and we have so many things to celebrate. And I'd say, yes, this is Judaism. And when I say so many people coming to synagogue to celebrate Shabbat, I said, I'm so glad that we didn't give a victory to the Nazis, staying home, forgetting about our roots. So this is a celebration of life, and it's a celebration of Jewish identity. So thank you all for coming to celebrate Shabbat here with us. Welcome everyone who are watching online on YouTube and listening online on TuneIn Radio over the internet, all over the galaxy. This is amazing to have so many ways to connect with each other. So we are ready to begin with our service. I would like to ask you to rise for our Birkot HaShachar, wonderful prayer, when we are actually counting our blessings. So let's count blessings together, page 5. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatata bi, Shenatata bi, Tehodahi, Tehodahi. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lasech min alavchem ben yom v'layla. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani betzalmo. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorihim. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Israel. Together. Elohai, Elohai. Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehodahi, Tehodahi. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokei achivrim. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, albish harumim. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, atir asurim. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokeif kefufim. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehodahi, Tehodahi. Page 6. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, roka haaretz salamayim. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa li kol tzorki. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamehi mitzadei gaber. Baruchat Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Israel mikevuda. Elohai, נשמה. שנתת בי טהורה היא. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, מודר ישראל בתפארה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, הנותן ליעף כוח. Please remain standing for Baruch Shamar, page 7. Baruch Shamar ve'aya olam. Baruch Baruch oseh bereshit. Baruch omer ve'oseh. Baruch oser u'mekayem. Baruch merachem al haaretz. Baruch merachem al haperiot. Baruch meshalem tzachar tov lire'av. Baruch chai la'ad ve'kayam la'netzach. Baruch odeh u'matzil. Baruch shemo lai lai la da da la da 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 la da la la da la 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 da la da da la da da la la da la da 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 la 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 da la da 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 la da da la da da la da 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 la la da 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 la da da la da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 la. You may be seated. Let's praise the name of Adonai together with these excerpts of Psalm 148, page 8. Hallelu et Adonai min hashamayim. Hallelu bamromim. Hallelu kol malachav. Hallelu kol tzevav. Hallelujah. 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 שמש וירח, הללו כל כוכבי אור, הללו שמי השמיים והמים אשר מעל השמיים, הללויה, הללויה, הללויה. Hallelujah, kol malachav, hallelujah, kol tzevav, hallelujah, hallelujah. Please rise for the mourners, Kaddish, page 46. Itgadal ve'itgadash shemei rabak. בעלמד יברך חירותה וימליך מלכותה בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא והתהדר והתעלה והתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירם בעלמה וימרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו אמן. You may be seated. We'll return to page 10. Shochenat Maron, second paragraph. Shochenat Maron vekadosh shemo בפי ישרים תתהלל ובדברי צדיקים תתברך ובלשון חסידים תתרומם ובקרב קדושים תתקדש. The Chatzi Kaddish, bottom of the page. יתגדל ויתקדש שמרבה בעלמא דברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירם בעלמא וימרו 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 Please rise. Let's bless the name of God together with the Baruch, page 12. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם יוצר אור ובורא חושך עושה שלום ובורא את הכל. You may be seated. And we are going to continue now with the Shema Israel, the declaration of Jewish faith. I like the first word of the Shema. Listen. listen. Because my experience is we usually talk too much and we don't listen. Sometimes even to God, we talk too much to God. And then he said, God is not talking back to me. Well, maybe if you stop talking a little bit, you will be able to hear the voice of God. So, Shema Israel, page 14. We're going to cover our eyes. We are going to do a Hasidic version that is getting faster and faster. So there's always confusion at this part. We cover our eyes for the slow part. Then when it's picking up the tempo, feel free to open your eyes at that part. Page 14. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Let's continue now on page 17. We are going to move forward to the Micha Mocha. These wonderful words, Micha Mocha V'Elohim Adonai, who is like you, O Lord, among the mighty. These were the words that the Israelites sang after they crossed the Red Sea. And it's a reminder that even the Red Sea eventually split. And they were able to cross to the other side. It's a reminder. Sometimes we think that our problems, our challenges are impossible to overcome. And these words come as a reminder that even the Red Sea split. So we have to keep moving forward, having faith that eventually the waters are going to open and we are going to make it to the other side. Page 17. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha neda HaKodesh, Nora Tehilo, Osefele. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar HaKodesh, Nora Tehilo, Osefele. שירה חדשה, שיבחו גאולים לשמך, על שפת הים, יחד כולם, הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. Please rise. צור ישראל ומפזרת ישראל, ובטחינו מך יהודה בישראל. גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר וקודש נורא. ברוך אתה אדוני גל It's time to continue now with the Amidah, the central prayer. The prayer that replaced the sacrifices that once were offered at the temple in Jerusalem. So this is the moment where our rabbis say we have to feel that we are connecting with God. And I realized that sometimes people are not familiar with Jewish liturgy. So maybe the words in front of you are totally foreign to you. So what do you do now that we are all praying this prayer that's supposed to connect us with the Creator, but I don't understand it? Well, if that's your case, please feel free to replace those words with your own words of meditation. The most important thing of this time is to develop and to find that connection with your Creator. So if the words in front of you don't achieve that, please replace those words with your own words of prayer. But first, we're going to sing together the first part, and then we are going to continue silently. With each one of you will have an opportunity to connect with God your own way. Let's sing together, page 18. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם. למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מקיים את דמעתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל מכלכל חיים בחסד מקיים מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני יפת מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך מימית ומחיה מצמיח ישועה ונאמן נתן להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. Bottom of page 20. נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו הכתוב על יד נביאך וקרא אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול מתנסים לעומת צרפים לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומך מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו כמחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון וקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים. ואיננו תראה מלכותך כדבר אמור ושל יוזך על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. כי אל קדוש אתה לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please continue with your silent prayer. If you are using the Siddur, It continues on page 23, second paragraph. The Kaddish Shalem, page 32. יתגדל ויתקדש שמדבר בעלמא דברי חידותי וימליך מלכותי ויקונו יום יכונו וכעת כל בית ישראל בעגל זמן גרי וימרו יש מדבר מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ותורה ותורה ותנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל על שמדי קודשה בריחו לעין לה מכל חטא ושידתה תושבחתה ונחמתה מרים בעלמא וימרו תתקבל צלות ונבותיון דכל ישראל קודם אבון בשמיה וימרו יש למרם שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל וימרו עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו Amen. Rabbi Matthew, Yashikoyak for your expertise on the piano.
Thanks, man. Yashikoyak to you. Yashikoyak to Rabbi Mas, leading us through the first part of the service. He's going downstairs for our family service with Leslie Emery, and today, as you heard, is a special theme with the Star Wars Shabbat, so good luck with that. Hope it goes well.
May the force be with you.
I thought you may say that.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Thank
Remember
you.
that.
That's right. That's right. Jeez. He'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back. And meanwhile, if you want to go downstairs and check out that service, you are more than welcome. If you want to stay up here, we're going to continue with the next part of our service up here, the Torah service, taking the Torah out of the ark, parading it around, and then reading from it this week's Parsha, which is Acharei Mot. And we continue with the Torah service on page 33. The ark is open. We rise. Vayehi bin Soharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, V'yafutzu oivecha, V'yanusu misanecha mipanecha, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah. Udvar Adonai mirushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Israel mikedushato. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. God lul Adonai iti unromema shemo yaktav lecha Adonai agedula ve'agevura
והתפארת והנצח והאור כי כל בשמיים ובארץ כי כל בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש רוממום רוממום אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו לאדם רגליו קדוש הוא רוממום רוממום
You can either
Move the mic
lift
and move my
it.
body.
אדוני אלוהינו
Okay.
והשתחוו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 don't be shy la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Lai, lai, la, 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 lai. Lai, la, lai, la, nice and loud. Ya, lai, la, lai, lai. Ya, lai, la, lai, lai. Ya, lai, la, 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 lai. Ya, lai, la, 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 lai. La, 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 lai, 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 lai. La, 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 lai, lai, la, la, lai, lai. La 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 la.
It's caught underneath.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. The rabbi has more line. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la.
Could you just hold it closed for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Ya la 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 la.
Thanks.
Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. One more time. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 ya la la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. The congregation has absconded with our rabbi, so one more time. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you very much for participating. You may be seated at this time. The rabbi has another 10 steps to go. It might take him about half an hour to get here.
More than 10.
Maybe 20.
It's wonderful to see so many of you here. It's great.
After the Haftarah.
It's so nice, as Bill said, to see so many people here. Wonderful. Just wonderful to fill the sanctuary like we have this morning. Thanks to everyone for coming, for participating through the first part of our service. Just a beautiful thing to hear, to be at the front and to hear all the voices. And now, one of my favorite sounds in shul that didn't always exist when I was a kid or when I was younger, starting here growing up. Now we're going to hear the sounds of everybody turning pages together as we follow along in the Torah reading. You think I'm joking, but it happens. It will happen because you will be so engrossed in today's Torah reading. It is fascinating stuff. So fascinating that there are candies being passed around. I don't even know what this is all about. Did you smuggle those in? On whose authority? What's going on here? Candies? Candies. Amazing. The parsha this week, as I mentioned, is Acharei Mot. And we are switching books, so we can put the paperback Sidurim down. We switched to the red books in front of us in the pews, the big red books. This is the Chumash, so we can follow along with the Torah reading in the Hebrew or the English. There's commentary as well. We're using these books for the next hour or so. We begin on page 679. As Rabbi Mas mentioned, through our Torah service today, we have a number of honors and celebrations marked with aliyot to the Torah, which is always a treat. Today, extra special with people coming in from out of town, so we thank all those people as well. And we're going to be honoring some people up here at the Torah throughout the Torah reading. We do want to have a little commentary, though, because for a couple of weeks we haven't been following the Parshiyot as we've been celebrating Pesach. The last 2 weeks, our Torah reading during the week, Parsha week after week, has been suspended for Pesach. But now we're back to the Parshiyot, And Acharei Mot, maybe you've heard Acharei Mot Kedoshim, usually a double parsha, but we're in a leap year, so these parshiot are split. Acharei Mot, which means after the death. After the death of who? Whom? After the death of Aaron's... No, it wasn't that I didn't know who it was. It was just I was wondering whether it was who or whom. I know who it was. Believe me, I know who it was. It's just an interesting little grammatical moment there. Nadav and Avihu were two of Aaron's 4 sons. Remember, Aaron, in this book that we're reading, Vayikra, Leviticus, a few chapters ago, Aaron was consecrated as the first Kohen Gadol, the first high priest, a line that will be passed on to his sons and through his sons to this day. So you'll hear in the first Aliyah, called to the Torah, HaKohen, right? The priest. This is the idea. There weren't rabbis in ancient times. A similar role was that fulfilled by the priest, in charge of the Mishkan, and then later the Beit HaMikdash, the tabernacle, and later the temple, animal sacrifices. We've read in past weeks about the Kohen's role in determining if there's tzara'at, the skin disease that's often described as leprosy, though it's not actually leprosy. The Kohen is very important. And 2 of Aaron's sons, when there was this moment where everyone was gathered around the Mishkan, got a little too excited, they went to give what the Torah tells us was strange fire, and were killed on the spot. It's this tragic, both dramatic and very tragic moment. 2 sons are left. All that the Torah is saying is that we're getting resituated, right? This is happening after the death of those 2 sons. But the story continues on, and it involves the role of the Kohen Gadol. As you're reading through here, you may say to yourself, I only go to synagogue a couple times a year. Why do these words of the Torah feel familiar? It's because this is the same Torah reading for the morning of Yom Kippur, each and every year. The same Torah reading for the morning of Yom Kippur, because what's described today is the ancient ritual of Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is thousands of years old. Sometimes we lose sight of that. We're often reminded of that. But the idea of fasting, of inflicting your soul so that you may repent, so that you may atone, this is ancient, biblical, thousands and thousands of years. And its origins are in the story we read today. 2 parts that will unfold over the next 7 aliyot, the next 7 readings from the Torah. 2 parts to this ritual. The first involves a cleansing of the Mishkan, a cleansing of the tabernacle. The way the tabernacle was constructed, God's presence was believed to dwell in the center of the tent, on top of the ark, behind a curtain, in a room that no one could go into anytime ever, except once a year on Yom Kippur. The Kohen Gadol could go behind the curtain, taking special precautions so as not to see God's presence and die, to cleanse this room using the blood of an animal. That's the first part. At the same time, 2 goats are used. You've ever heard the term scapegoat, right? When you blame someone else for something that has happened to you. Its origins are in this story as well, because simultaneously, while the Kohen is cleansing this inner sanctum where God's presence dwells, this one time a year, he's also taking 2 goats, and one of them is having all the sins of the people confessed upon it and then sent out into the wilderness. As time developed, they used to run this goat off of a cliff. True story. I didn't make it up. It's true. The idea of a scapegoat comes from here. So this is part 1, the Kohen's role. The second part is the community's role, something that really we still follow all these years later. Fasting, repentance, atonement, all of it having its origins in what we read today. So we encourage you to follow along. Again, page 679, chapter 16, verses 1 through 3 are our first aliyah. Mentioned we have a number of celebrations, so let's get right to it. We are celebrating. So now I am allowed to say which birthday it is, right? Okay. Because it started off where I wasn't allowed to say, and then this whole thing. Elizabeth Posen, who is one of our regulars week after week on Shabbat, is celebrating her 80th birthday.
It's today.
Which is today.
Oh, happy birthday. Thank you.
And so we're thrilled to call her up with some members of her family. I'm going to go out on a limb and say grandchildren. Is this right?
This is my son. I'm a
grandchild.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Rock on. Everyone in this family looks super young, so it's great. Bonnie Robinson is going to read for us. Our honorees are Elizabeth Posen, Evan Strominger, Zach Strominger, and Ethan Posen. Again, page 679, verses 1 through 3. Yamdu Elisheva bad Moshe Kohen Vurusia, Veitan ben Edel Elisheva, Vihuda ben Yosef Umariasha, Veruven ben Yosef Umariasha, Lalia Harishona, Baruch Natan Tromo Yisrael B'Kedushato, Ve'atem Advekim B'Adonai Elohechem, Chaim kolchem hayom.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hayamim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe Acharei mod shnei bnei Aharon bekorvatam lifnei Adonai vayamutu. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe daber el Aharon achicha ve'al yavo v'chol eit el hakodesh mi beit laparochet el pnei hakaporet Asher al ha'aron velo yamut, ki be'anan era'eh al ha'kaporet, bezot yavo aharon el ha'kodesh, befar ben bakar, lechatat ve'ayel leolam.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shabbat lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Mazel tov, Elizabeth. It's so nice to have you here every week, and especially this week with all this family. And I'm honored to be able to give you both this certificate on reaching the 80th birthday, this milestone in your life this morning here, and to give you this Misha Berach. Misha Berach, Avoteinu, Avraham, Yitzchak, V'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, V'Leah, Hu Yevarech. Et Elisheva b'Moshe Kohen v'Rusia, she'alta yom likvod ha'makom v'likvod ha'Torah v'likvod ha'Shabbat, ulehodod al kol ha'chasadim asher gamala Elohim miyom hivaldat hayom hazeh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishmor ota v'kol mishpachta, v'yishlach bracha v'tzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadea, im kol Yisrael acheya v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Elizabeth Posen, who has come for an aliyah this morning with reverence for God, respect for the Torah and this Shabbat, grateful to God for the gift of life she has enjoyed until this day. Elizabeth, may the Kadosh Baruch Hu continue to bless you with length of years, good health, the pleasures of Torah study, and the profound satisfaction that comes from a life of ma'asim tovim, good deeds. In celebrating this and other birthdays, may your example remind us people may count the days of their life, but a person of wisdom makes every day count. And let us say, Amen. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov. Ulecho Yisrael, Yehi lanu, Ulecho Yisrael, Yehi lanu, Ulecho Yisrael, Yehi lanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Again, many happy returns of the day. Mazel tov. Don't go anywhere. Stay up here. Okay? You weren't planning on doing this. Well, that kind of backfired a little bit on you, didn't it? You've kind of gone the entire other end of the spectrum here from I wasn't planning on doing this to I still don't believe that you're 80 years old. I think we need like some proof of this. I'm saying maybe Maybe 60 at best. I think it's all a big hustle. You like that? That was good. That's good. She told me she loves me. It's awesome. And today's her real birthday, so it counts. It's great. We'll continue on with the story, with the Parsha, second Aliyah, Sheni, page 679 now, verses 4 through 6. Our Torah reader will be David Wilder, because our honoree, we go from one birthday to another, celebrating his 13th birthday, very special. Anthony Wilder is here. His first Aliyah to the Torah, a wonderful milestone, a wonderful occasion. So you've got your grandfather here to do the Torah reading as well. This is very exciting. Again, page 679, verses 4 through 6, continuing to read about the Kohen Gadol, Aharon, and his preparation for the Yom Kippur ritual. Yamor, Yamor, Yisrael Chaim ben Shir Naomi. V'shir Naomi bat David Tzvi v'Dina Rachel. L'Aliyah hashniya.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bechar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Ketone ba kodesh yil ba shemit l'sei ba yel b'soro v'avnad ba yichager b'snefet ba yinatzef b'ge kodesh hem v'rachas b'mayim et b'soro v'vosham v'et edat b'nei Yisrael al yikach shnei surezim l'chatat v'al echad v'olah v'ikriv Aharon et parachatat asher lo v'chaper bado v've'ad beito.
Kiss the Torah again from where he finished. There you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaya olam. Natan ba'chenu. Baruch atah noten ha'Torah.
Anthony, come on over here. Yasher Koach, Mazel Tov. 13th birthday isn't just any ordinary birthday in Jewish tradition. It's the age of reaching mitzvot, responsibility, decision-making, moving away from your family. No, I'm just kidding. It's the first step towards independence and all of these things. And so we offer you a special Misha Berach. Misha Berach, Avoteinu, Avram Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarif, Garachel, V'leyahu, Yavarech, Et Yisrael Chaim ben Shira Naomi, Shehigia LaMitzvot Ve'ela Lichvod HaMakom Ve'lichvod HaTorah Ve'lichvod HaShabbat, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishmereu V'Chayehu, V'Chonen Libo Liot Shalem Im Adonai Elohav, Lahagop b'Torato lech b'derchav v'lishmor mitzvotav v'shlach bracha v'tzacha b'chol ma'asei yadav v'imsachein v'sechel tov b'nei Elohim ve'adam v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Anthony, who has come for an aliyah upon reaching the age of mitzvot. With reverence for God, respect for the Torah, and Shabbat, Anthony, may the Kadosh Baruch Hu protect you and sustain you, helping you to be wholehearted in your faith, to study Torah, fulfilling mitzvot, to walk in God's ways. May you find favor before God and before the entire community. And let us all say, Amen. Siman tov, umazel tov, siman tov, siman tov. Ah! Forgot about the candy. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Uleko Israel. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Uleko Israel. I just wished Anthony another mazel tov on becoming a bar mitzvah and reaching the age of mitzvot, his first of many aliyot to the Torah, we hope, here at Congregation Acharei Zedek and many other places. Yes, you can come and take every candy you can grab. They're yours. They're all yours. Whoever wants. Whoever wants. And in addition, one of the special gifts we give to B'nai Mitzvah when they get to grade 9, their first year in BBYO, compliments of Earl and Cheryl Barish, is a free year to join BBYO. So we presented Anthony with that as well as a certificate on reaching bar mitzvah, the age of mitzvot. Just another fantastic celebration. Interestingly, I wished Anthony similar things to what I wished Elizabeth, and he did not tell me he loves me. So I don't know. 1 out of 2, 50%. We'll see how the rest of the aliyot go today. It's pretty good. It's very exciting, though. And Yasher Koach to your grandfather, David, for his Torah reading. David Tzvi, good job with the Torah reading. Now we return to the Torah Shlishi, our third aliyah. Bonnie Robinson will continue reading for us. Page 680, verses 7 through 11. Our honorees for this aliyah are Lynn Pollock, Debbie Pollock, and Benjamin Pollock Creel, who are commemorating a very meaningful yortzeit in their family this morning. Again, page 680, verses 7 through 11. Yamdu Leah bat Pinchas Levi v'Rachel, u'Devorah Gito bat Micha v'Leah, u'Binyamin Pinchas ben David u'Devorah Gito, l'Aliyah Shlishit.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. V'lakach et shnei ha'seirim v'he'emid otam lifnei Adonai petach ohel moed v'natan Aharon al shnei ha'seirim goralot goral echad l'Adonai v'goral echad la'Azazel v'hikriv Aharon et ha'sair Asher Allah alav hagoral Adonai ve'asahu katat ve'hasair Asher Allah alav hagoral Azazel ya'omad chai lifnei Adonai lechaper alav v'shalach oto la'azazel hamidbara v'hikriv Aharon et par hachatat asher lo, v'chiper bado uv'ad beito, v'shachat et par hachatat asher lo.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah et v'kerei olam nata b'tichenu. Baruch atah Adonai, Naten haTorah. Amen.
Ayasher Kochech to Lynn and to Debbie, Ayasher Koach to Benjamin. Come over onto this side as we continue now with Revi'i, our fourth Aliyah. Bonnie Robinson will read for us again, page 681, verses 12 through 17. We're moving into another celebration, building up to a 90th birthday. We've had an 80th birthday and a 13th birthday. And now we're going to be building up to Alan Cantor's 90th birthday. When you turn 90, you get a discount on extra aliyot during the service. So there's a few. See, this was the trade-off. Elizabeth crammed 4 people into one aliyah. That was the trade. And now the Cantors are going to spread it out a little bit. We've got some honorees coming up here. First, some cousins of Alan, some first cousins. Lillian Neiman and Martin Buchwald are our honorees. As Bonnie will continue reading, and you see what we just read there, Azazel, this strange word that appears nowhere else in the Torah. No one's exactly sure what it means. Some people think it's kind of related to Ez, which means a goat, the goat that goes away. That's the idea of the scapegoat. But another idea is that it contains the word El. El is one of the names we have for God. Azazel. What could this be? What kind of God? What are they talking about here? Almost like this idea, Azazel could be translated as a fierce God. Almost like this idea of a demon that seduces people into sinning. A very interesting concept in one of the interpretations of what Azazel means, this demon in the wilderness, and that to satisfy this God, rather than us turning to sin, we sacrifice this goat to this weird demonic God and send the goat out into the wilderness to appease this terrible demon instead of sinning ourselves. Another interesting interpretation of this ritual of the scapegoat. We'll continue now as we see the Kohen enter the Mishkan, enter the Holy of Holies, and use incense to protect himself from God's presence. Again, the fourth Aliyah continues, page 681, verses 12 through 17. Yamdu Leah bar Eliyahu v'Chana uMordechai ben Shraga Yehuda uBatya L'Aliyah Revi'it.
Baruch Adonai Amborach.
Baruch Adonai Amborach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Amborach
Eloheinu
Le'olam
melech
Va'ed.
haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et haTorah. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. V'lakach melo hamachta kachalei eish me'al hamizbeach milifnei Adonai umloch ofnav ketoret samim daka vehevi mi beit la parochet v'natan et haketoret ala eish lifnei Adonai v'chisa anan haketoret et hakaporet asher al haidut v'lo yamut v'lakach midam hapar v'hizav etzba'o al pnei hakaporet kedma v'lifnei hakaporet yazeh sheva p'yamim min hadam be'etzba'o v'shachat et se'ir hachatat asher la'am Vehevi et amo el mi beit la parochet ועשה דמו כאשר עשה לדם הפר והיזה אותו על הכפורת ולפני הכפורת וכיפר על הקודש מטומאות בני ישראל ומפשעיהם לכל חטאותם וכן יעשה לאוהל מועד השוכן איתם בתוך טומאתם וכל אדם לא יחיה באוהל מועד בבוא לכפר בקודש עד צאתו וכיפר בעדו ועד ביתו ובעד כל קהל ישראל. Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaim olam v'notat d'Eloheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher kochech to Lillian, Yasher koach to Martin. Part of a wonderful celebration. Good Shabbos to both of you. Great to have you up here. And Yasher kochech and kol hakavod to Bonnie Robinson, our Torah reader, who did a fantastic job this morning, as she does with all of her Torah readings through the week, and on Shabbat when we have that pleasure as well. We continue on in just a moment with Chamishi, our fifth Aliyah, our honorees, our Gloria Cantor, and Rabbi David Cantor. Great to have both of you here as well. Just one thing I wanted to share with you. I can't remember if this is a note from in the Chumash. If it is, I cover it for anyone who's not reading the commentary, and it's just good repetition. The incense, this business with going behind the curtain and creating this smoke, this cloud smoke using the incense, is both practical to prevent the Kohen Gadol, like I said, from seeing God's presence, which would cause him to die. But there's a great interpretation. Remember, we're dealing with the idea of atoning for sins. And the incense, which has scent but no physical presence, atones for sins of gossip and slander. Right? We don't see the physical presence sometimes of the words. Right? When we say the words that hurt other people, we often don't appreciate because we don't see sometimes the effect they can have. But just like smoke, which can go off and we don't know where it ends up, the words of slander and gossip that we offer have far-reaching consequences. So a great, beautiful interpretation that the incense was more than just something practical, but a symbol of some of our worst sins, are things that we take for granted just how damaging they can be to other people. Continuing on, like I said, Chamishi, page 682, verses 18 through 24. We're calling an audible, a change in your program. Thelma Suris will be our Torah reader, and again, our honorees, Gloria Cantor and David Cantor. Yamdu, Gitel Shendo Bar Yaakov Veliba, V'David Eliyahu ben Eliakim Pesach V'Gitel Shendo, L'Aliyah HaChamishit.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. ויצא אל המזבח אשר לפני אדוני וכיפר עליו ולקח מדם הפר ומדם השעיר ונתן על קרנות המזבח סביב והיזה עליו מן הדם באצבעו 7 פעמים וטיהרו וקידשו מטומאות בני ישראל וכילה מכפר את הקודש ואת אוהל מועד ואת המזבח והקריב את השעיר החי ושמח אהרון את 2 ידיו על Rosh Hasair Achai והתוודה עליו את כל עוונות בני ישראל ואת כל פשעיהם לכל חטאותם ונתן אותם על ראש השעיר ושילח ביד איש איתי המדברה ונשא השעיר עליו את כל עוונותם אל ארץ גזירה ושילח את השעיר במדבר ובא אהרון אל אוהל מועד ופשט את בגדי הבד אשר לבש בבוא אל הקודש והניחם שם ורחץ את בשרו במים במקום הקדוש ולבש את בגדיו ויצא ועשה את עולתו ואת עולת העם וכיפר בדו ובעד העם.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach, Rabbi David Cantor, Yasher Kochech to Gloria Cantor, and Yasher Kochech to Thelma Suris, our Torah reader. Very good job as well. We continue in just a moment with Shishi, our 6th Aliyah, page 683. Verses 25 through 30. Just a moment, we'll continue with that. Very interesting what happens there in this ritual where Aharon confesses the sins, verbally confesses the sins onto this goat. Very, very interesting, right? The fact that it's not just about putting his hands to transfer the sins to this goat, but saying things out loud. It's not enough just to think about the things that we've done wrong and to say, okay, yes, I harmed this person. Yes, I broke this mitzvah. I gotta be good on it. You have to say it out loud. Think about this in your real life, right? When you know you have to do something, but you say it out loud. When you say out loud, this happens to me all the time. I can think about all the things that I have to do, like around the house, for example, but when you say it out loud, it adds another element of reality to it. So a very important point there, that Aharon confesses these sins. He says them out loud. That can't be overlooked. And very interesting that in the wording of that aliyah, we see the names Chet, Avon, and Pesha, these three different kind of categories of transgressions, which all have different names, right? An iniquity, an avon, is like a twisting of the law. A transgression that's known as a Pesha, a rebellion, a full-out rebellion, a disobedience of the law. And a Chet, which comes from missing the mark. So three different interpretations of the ways we can sin. Twisting, missing the mark, or a flat-out rebellion, all covered here. And then rabbinic interpretation really picked up on these ideas. And you may recognize those words from our Yom Kippur, our Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur services, Avon, Chet, and Pesha. So we move on to the next part. We've got a few housekeeping details about cleaning up all of the remnants of these sacrifices. Then we move on to the second part, the communal responsibilities, which really inform what we still do today every year on Yom Kippur. The 6th Aliyah, Barb Neiman will read for us, page 683, verses 25 through 30, and our honoree, celebrating his 90th birthday with us this morning, a regular attendee also of our Shabbat services, like our other honorees today, Alan Cantor, page 683, verses 25 through 30. Yamod, Yamod, Elokim Pesach, Ben Yosef Moshe Vester Pesi, Laliyah Shishit.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamporach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'nasan Lanu Et Torasoi. Baruch Atah Adonai Noitein HaTorah.
Amen. Ve'et chelep hachatat yaktir hamizbecha vehamshaleach et hasa'ir la'azazel yachabes begadav verachatz et besaro b'mayim v'acharei chen yavo el hamachaneh. Ve'et par hachatat ve'et se'ir hachatat asher huva etamam lechaper bakodesh yotzi el michutz lamachaneh vesorvu ba'esh et oratam vet besaram vepirsham vehasoref otam yachabes begadav verachatz et besaro b'mayim v'acharei chen yovo el hamachaneh. V'hayta lachem lechukat olam b'chodesh hashevi'i v'asor lachodesh tanu et nafshotechem v'chol melacha lo ta'asu ha'ezrach v'hager hagar betochechem ki b'yom hazeh Yachaper alechem letaher etchem mikol chatotechem lifnei Adonai titaru.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher nasan lanu toras emes v'chayei olam nata b'soichenu. Baruch atah Adonai noitein haTorah.
So how are we going to do this, birthday boy? Are you going to say a couple of words first, and then I'm going to give you a Misha Berach, or do you want me to go first and then you? What do you want?
You go first,
Okay.
and then I'll follow up.
Thanks. Sounds good.
He's got 90 seconds, right?
I'll give him a little bit of time. He's 90. It's very important. It's very important. You can stay up here for this moment. First, let me present you with this certificate, Alan. I've had the honor of doing this a couple of times as we've celebrated some very special birthdays, each one really. But today, your 90th birthday. When's the actual day? Is it today as well? Yesterday. Yes. Fantastic. Here you are celebrating your 90th birthday with us with this Aliyah this morning. So pleased to give you this on behalf of Rabbi Mas, myself, and our entire congregation. But even more honored to give you this special blessing. Misha Beirach, Avoteinu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leahu Yivarech, et Elukim Pesach ben Yosef Moshe v'Esther Pesi, she'ala hayom likvod ha'makom v'likvod ha'Torah v'likvod ha'Shabbat, ulhodod al kol ha'chasadim asher gabalo Elohim, miyom hivaldo ad hayom hazeh, hakadosh baruch hu yishmor oto v'kol mishpachto, Vishlach bracha v'tzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadav im kol Yisrael echa v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Alan Cantor, who has come for an Aliyah this morning with reverence for God, respect for the Torah and this Shabbat, grateful to God for the gift of life he has enjoyed until this day. Alan, may the Kadosh Baruch Hu continue to bless you with length of years, with good health, with the pleasures of Torah study, and with the profound satisfaction that comes from a life of Ma'asim Tovim, good deeds. In celebrating this and other birthdays, may your example remind us. People may count the days of their life, but a person of wisdom makes every day count. Let us say Amen and Mazel Tov. Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecho Israel, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Israel, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Yehi lanu, ulecho Yisrael. Now, because it's your birthday, even against my better judgment, I'm going to let you do this.
Nice.
Tell us a little story.
Okay, so first of all, I'm reminded of my time when I was in high school. Why? In high school, there was about 1,000 students in my high school. I knew the names of every one of them. I was much younger then. And this audience, you know what? I know most of you. It's amazing. That's the first comment. Second comment is, if I had known that pretty little girl Liz that I took out about 65 years ago almost shared a birthday with me, who knows what would have happened. But
It was against my better judgment.
okay.
Get to the good stuff. Come on.
But you know, I want a little attention here. As I often say to my friends who help me out, I usually work alone. I got to tell you a story. You want a story? I got a story. I belong to a wine buying club. Okay? But wine, you can't drink fresh. You have to wait. When I turned 70, I stopped buying wine. I figured, what's the point? I'm not going to be able to enjoy it. 6 months later, I started buying wine again. And you know what, people? We think we have some problems. SNC Lavalin, a big issue, right? Because the company bought Gaddafi's kid a yacht. But who was it that paid for it? It was the Libyans, it wasn't us. So what's our problem? I mean, if you want to look at problems, look south of the border. What do parents of children in the United States tell their children about good behavior when they got a president who is a liar, a cheat, and a fornicator? What do they do? And if you look across the ocean, I'm not finished. Look across the ocean. The United Kingdom is struggling with a thing called Brexit because 52% of the people were foolish enough to vote against the goose that laid the golden egg. The goose, yes. The goose that laid the golden egg. Okay? Which might even unite the United Kingdom. And if you look a little further, hey, I was born in 1920, in May of 1929. 6 months later, the bottom fell out of the market. We had the Depression. In Western Canada, there was drought. Thank you. Drought. Farmers watched their fields blow into the okay. And then followed what? The Second World War. Things were getting any better? No. And the Holocaust, but you know what? There's help. We have a prayer here that we do once in a while, in which we're supposed to listen to God. And if we listen to God, God's going to help us out of these problems. So people, we're in the right place. We think we have problems. Listen to God. God will help us sort out the problem. So my friends, my message to you is, don't stop buying the wine. Things will work out. God will help us. If we listen to our God, we're going to work out. Keep buying the wine.
Happy birthday. Again, many happy returns of the day, Alan. Mazel tov, Yasher Koach. Thank you for celebrating another birthday. We look forward to many more, to 120. Let's have our final aliyah from the Torah now. Our Shvi'i Mafter, Barb Neiman will read for us again, page 684, verses 31 through 34. Our honoree reciting the Haftarah today in his father's honor is Stephen Cantor. As we wrap up this business about Yom Kippur, when we read before this idea of Chukat Olam, a law for all time, which has lasted until today, right? Yom Kippur, from the origins in the Torah till today, this idea of inflicting our souls, which is where we get fasting from, not bathing, not wearing leather shoes, all of the rituals we still follow on Yom Kippur, their origins in the Torah, which I find so fascinating. And this idea, it's a very, very cool idea. Ki vayom hazeh, this line, that if you follow this, you will be forgiven. It's not an if. You go through the rituals of Yom Kippur, you do it properly with the right intentionality, and you will be forgiven. A great concept. There's no idea hanging the balance of maybe God forgives, maybe not. You do it properly, you will be forgiven. A very important concept to add in as well. Again, our final aliyah, 684 is the page, verses 31 through 34. Yamod Shmuel Yehuda ben Elukim Pesach v'Gitol Shendo Maftir Chazak.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamborach. Baruch Adonai Hamborach Leolam Ba'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Shabbat, Shabbaton, hi lachem, ve'initem et nashotechem chukat olam, ve'chiper hakohen, asher imshach oto, ve'asher yamale et yado, lechahen tachat aviv, ve'lavash, et bigdei habad, bigdei hakodesh, ve'chiper et mikdash hakodesh, ve'et ohel moed, ve'et hamizbeach yachaper, ve'al hakohanim, ve'al kol am hakahal yachaper, ve'haita zot lachem, lechukat olam, lechaper al bnei Israel, mikol chatotam achat, Bashana Bayas Ka'asher Tziva Adonai et Moshe.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'torchenu Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach, Stephen. Stephen, as I mentioned, will be chanting the Haftarah coming up. It's a special Haftarah for this morning. I'll give an introduction in just a second, but it's on page 1216. So you flip way ahead in your Chumashim, page 1216, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Before we move to the Haftarah, before we lift and tie the scroll of the Torah, let's make one more Misha Berach. We've had Misha Berach this morning for birthdays. And again, Mazel Tov to Elizabeth. Mazel Tov to Anthony. Mazel Tov to Alan. Everyone in each of your families for being here to celebrate these incredible moments. In fact, I would be remiss if we didn't take a quick second and say a Shehechianu for all of you for these great moments. So please rise for just 1 second. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyemanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who gives us life, who sustains us, and who enables us to reach this moment together. Amen. Please be seated. Before we continue on, I also want to acknowledge Leon Kinkovich for being our gabbai along with myself this morning, and a Yasher Koach to our Torah readers again, to Bonnie Robinson, to David Wilder, to Thelma Suris, to Barb Neiman. Beautiful job done by all of you today. Thank you so much, and to everyone again who received and accepted an Aliyah to the Torah. But now we're going to make one more Misha Berach, which is found back in your Siddur on page 34 for a moment. A Misha Berach for everyone we know who's in need of prayers of healing. Though we're celebrating today, we're reminded of the fact there are people who are sick who could really benefit from us thinking about them, invoking God, and praying for a refuah shlema, a full and speedy recovery to a state of better health. We'll have an opportunity to stand and call out names of people we specifically want to think of. We also have names on a list, and you can always call the office and add names to the list. We keep them on for a month, and then if you want, you can keep them on for subsequent months. But the names that we have on the list this week, whom we're praying for today, are Shmuel ben Aviva, Aviva bat Malka, Yakira bat Chava, Liba bat Gittel, Mariam Leah bat Surah, Yaakov ben Sion ben Miriam, Nicole Garant, Cheryl Thibodeau, Michael ben Chana, Tzipora bat Goldi Zahava, Luba bat Rachel, Brina bat Esther, Chana bat Brina, Dina Rachel bat Sarah Esther, David Tzvi ben Sarah Pesel, Tovia El bat Dina Rachel, Melech Yitzchak ben Tzipora Devora, Grant Morrison, Mindel bat Bronya, Leah bat Rachel, Devora Gittel bat Leah, Binyamin Pinchas ben Devora Gittel, Errol Hyde, Neron Ball, Leah bat Sarah, Judy Sipe, Marilyn Magid, Reuven ben Chana, Yosef Shlomo ben Leah, Harvey Gerber, and Moshe ben Sivia. If you have a name you'd like to add, we ask you to stand at this time. We'll go through the congregation. You can call it the name in English, or, as you heard, the tradition is to name the person's name in Hebrew, ben or bat, son and daughter of their mother's Hebrew name. So if you have a name, we ask you to stand at this time. Lillian, please. Amen. Alan? Amen. 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 Amen ve'amen. Amen. Amen. In the front, Elizabeth. Amen. Amen. Jerome. Amen ve'amen. Amen. Amen. Amen ve'amen. Amen ve'amen. In the back. Amen. Phyllis? Is there anyone I missed? In the back? Bill. Amen. All right, as I mentioned, the Misha Berach, thank you to everyone for calling these names. Let's keep these names in mind. Page 34, this is the special Misha Berach by the late Debbie Friedman, Zichrona Livracha. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema. The renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Thank you, everyone. Now I invite you to rise again for Hagbah and Galila, the lifting and tying of the Sefer Torah. Honored with the lifting, Hagbah, Ron Strominger. Honored with Galila, the tying, Marissa Strominger. V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim ki mitzion tetzei Torah Udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Please be seated. Again, the Haftarah for this morning is on page 1216. One of my favorite Haftarot of the year. Sometimes we don't get to it, and that's because this Haftarah is based on the calendar, not on the Parsha. Tomorrow, or I guess tonight, when the sun sets, and tomorrow is Rosh Chodesh, the first of the month. And Rosh Chodesh, especially in ancient times, is a very big deal, as we'll read about in the Haftarah, a day with feasting. We don't really celebrate the new month in the same way these days, though we do make a blessing on Shabbat in synagogue, and we'll do that again coming up after the Haftarah. But to remind us of what a big deal it was, it affects the Haftarah we do. When Rosh Chodesh falls on Shabbat, not this case, we do a special Haftarah. When Rosh Chodesh follows the day after Shabbat, Machar Chodesh, tomorrow, the new month, we read a story whose opening lines invoke this idea of Machar Chodesh. And so the Haftarah changes for today. It's from the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 20, begins on page 1216, starts with verse 18. It's a long story. Stephen will stop after verse 37. It gives you the real gist of this. It's one of the reasons why it's my favorite, and I'm going to talk a little about this in the Devar. We're talking about King David before he was king. So Saul is the king. And the focal point, the main character for me in this story is Saul's son Jonathan, Yehonatan. He's torn because he has allegiance to his father, the king, and probably the idea that he's going to succeed his father as the next king, and his best friend David. And Saul, feeling threatened by David, and also dealing with what we now understand are serious issues of mental health, is threatened by David and has vowed to kill David. And Jonathan is torn between saving David's life, helping him out, and honoring and respecting his father. What a situation to be caught in. But the whole backdrop is the fact that when this story unfolds, tomorrow is Rosh Chodesh, and that's why we read it today when tomorrow is Rosh Chodesh. Page 1216. You ready? You don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice. Oh, I thought it'd be upside down. I have to change it. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar bim tovim veratzav v'divrahem hanemanim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'Vinviei ha'emet v'tzedek. V'yomer lo Yehonatan Machar Chodesh v'nifkata ki yipaked moshavecha v'shilachta ta tared mahod uvata et hamakom asher nishta rat sham beyom hama se veyeshav ta esel hamelech hahazel ve'ani shelosher hachisim Tzadik hore leshalach li lematara vehine eshlach et nahar le metza et chasim imamor amar la nar hine hachisim mimcha Vehena kachenu veyava kishalom lecha ve'ein dabar chai Adonai im kol hamar lem hine chachisim mimcha ve'ala lech ki Shalach ha Adonai v'hadavar asher dibarnu anivata hine Adonai v'ni v'necha adolam v'yisater David b'sadeh v'yehi chachodesh v'yeshev hamelech al halechem el halechem le'echol v'yeshev hamelech amos shavo kefa'a Bepam el hamoshav hakir vayakam Yehonatan vayeshev Avner misad Shaul vayipaked Mokam David v'lo diber Shaul uma beyomahu Ki amar mikrehu beliti tahor ki lo tahor veyehi mimacha rat hachodesh sheni vayipaked makom David Ve'yomer Shaul el Yehonatan beno madua ve'lova ben Yishai gam tamo gam hayom el halechem ve'yavan Yehonatan et Shaul nishlo Nishal David me'imadi ad Beit Lahem v'yomer shalecheni na ki zavach mishpacha lanu be'ir v'hu sivali Chahi v'ata imatzati chen be'necha imalta na ve'ere et echai al kein lovach el shul lechan hamelech vayichar av Shaul be'Yehonatan Ve'yomer lo Beit Nahavat, V'mardu, Ut, Halo Yadavi, Kivaher Atal, Leven Ishai, Levash Taha. Hang on. Voshata. Uvoshet. Everat imecha. Ki hoyamim. Sherbeni shachai al ha'adama. Lo tikon. Ata umahutecha. Ve'ata. Shela ve'ka. Oto Eli ki vein mavet hu vayavan Yehonatan et Shaul ve'aviv ve'yomer Elav lema'u mat me asa Ve'yatel Shaul et ha'chinit halav ve'hakoto ve'yeda Yehonatan ki lecho hi me'im aviv lema tiet David ve'yakam Yehonatan me'im Hashulachan Bechari Af V'lo Achol B'yom HaChodesh Hasheni Lechem Ki Na'asav Et David Ki Hichlimo Aviv Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Sur Kol Holami Tzadik B'chol Hadorot Ha'el Haneman V'hamer V'yoseh Handaber Kayem Sher Kol Dvarav Emet V'tzedek Neman Atahu Adonai Eloheinu v'nemanin v'arecha v'davar echad midvarecha achor lo yashuv rekam ki el melech neman v'rachaman ata baruch ata Adonai ha'el haneman b'chol dvarav Rachem al Tzion ki beit chayenu v'laluvat nefesh toshia b'meira v'yamenu baruch ata Adonai mitzameh Tzion bevanecha Samheinu Adonai Eloheinu Beliyahu Anavi Abdecha Uf Malchut Beit David Meshichecha Bimheira Yavo Ve'yagel Libenu Al Kisev Lo Yeshev Zar V'lo Yinchalu Or Acherim Et Kevodo Ki V'shem Kacha HaNishbata Lo Shelo Hikbet Neiro Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Shemo
Again David
Amen
Al HaTorah Ve'al Havodah Ve'al Hanviim Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatata Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Liktusha V'linucha Lechavod Utifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu Modim Lach Unvarchim Otah Yitbareh Shimcha
Befi kol hai tamid leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch Shema.
Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
Stephen Cantor, we wish you a Yashar Koach. Thank you for honoring your father today by reciting the Haftarah. We continue on with our service to bless the new month, which starts tomorrow. Page 40 in the Sidurim. Alice Weissman will lead us in this special Birkat HaChodesh, with tomorrow and on Monday being the due days where we celebrate the ending of this month and the beginning of the new month. Please rise. Page 40.
Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu shetechadesh aleinu et hachodesh haba l'tova v'titen lanu chayim aruchim chayim shel shalom chayim shel tova chayim shel bracha chayim shel parnasa Chaim shel chilutz atzamot Chaim sheish bahem yirat shamayim vayirat chet Chaim shein bahem busha uchlima Chaim shel osher vechavod Chaim shetevanu ahavat Torah vayirat shamayim Chaim sheimalu mishalot libenu letova Amen Selah Misheyasani sim lavotenu Vegalotam me'avdut lecherut Hu yigalotanu bekaro Likabetz nidachenu merba kanfot haaretz Chaverim Ko Yisrael V'nomar Amen. Rosh Chodesh Iyar Yeh bayom rishon Ubayom sheni Haba aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael L'tova.
The new month of Iyar will begin on Sunday and on Monday. May it be a month of goodness for us and for all Israel.
Yechadeshehu
HaKadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu ve'al kol amo Beit Yisrael
L'chaim u'shalom
Amen
L'sason u'simcha
Amen
L'yeshua u'nechama
V'nomar Amen. Alice, Yisher Kochech. Alice does this for us pretty much every month. It's beautiful each and every time. We thank you for that. We ask you to remain standing as we'll now return the Sefer Torah to the Ark, continuing in the Sidurim on the top of page 41. Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki niskav Shemo levado. Hodo al eretz v'shamayim v'yarem keren le'amo tehila lecho chasidav livnei Yisrael am keravo. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. The middle of the page on 41. Mizmor leDavid, havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, havu l'Adonai kivod shemo, ishtachavu l'Adonai be'adrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, Vayarkidem kemo egel, Lebanon v'Sirion kemo ven remim. Kol Adonai chod sev lavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yechol el ayalot, Vayechesof ye'arot, Uvehechalo, kulo merkavod. Adonai lamaboya, Shavayeshev Adonai, Melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Eitz chaim hi v'machazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh yameinu Chadesh yameinu Chadesh yameinu Kekedem. Please be seated. Thank you to Leon Pinkovich and Bonnie Robinson for being on the bima with us this morning. Thank you to our greeters, Sharon Siegel, Glory Fleischer, Jackie Sipe, Phyllis Laveman, and Bill Weissman. Thank you to Rabbi Moss and Leslie Emery for leading the family service downstairs. Thank you to Marvin Polanski, our technical director, audio and visual, and to everyone who has participated in this service in all of the different ways that we've had so far. Coming up after the service, the L'chaim Club with Rabbi Moss is in session downstairs in the choir room. There are a few different kiddushes today. Special celebration downstairs for those celebrating the 80th birthday. Special celebration with the congregation upstairs for those celebrating the 90th birthday. And after, no matter where you have Kiddush, you're invited to stay for Rabbi Moss's Torah L'chaim study group in the choir room after Kiddush around 1 o'clock. Minyan this evening is at 6 in the chapel. Tomorrow morning we'll be back in the sanctuary for a special bar mitzvah on Rosh Chodesh. Tomorrow morning at 9. Tomorrow evening at 6. Through the week, 7:30 in the morning for Shacharit. Mincha Mariv at 6 o'clock. And on Friday, Kabbalat Shabbat, will be at 5:30. Next Saturday, we'll be back here in the sanctuary for another bat mitzvah. Don't forget the Shabbat family service is offered each and every week with Rabbi Moss and Leslie at 10:45. I don't think there's a theme next week, special like the Star Wars theme this week, but it's still happening every week. And a couple of other programs happening here at Acharei Tzedek, just want to tell you about quickly. Monday, May 13th, the Jewish Heritage Center Caney Lecture Series. We'll be hosting that here at Acharei Tzedek. The Rise of Populism, Nationalism, and Hate. And then on Wednesday, May 15th, Sisterhood has a very special event called Taking Care of the Girls. It's a breast cancer screening awareness program, and as part of that, they're doing a bra collection for different groups around the city. There are bins downstairs that you can donate to. Any other programs, you can always ask us, call the office, check out the website, Facebook page, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so just a few quick words, and then we'll go on to the Kiddush. The question for you today is, what do Jonathan, whom we just read about in the Haftarah, see, I have to tie in what they're doing downstairs. What do Jonathan and Luke Skywalker have in common? And what can we learn from this? Right downstairs, the kids are all dressed up. May the 4th, Star Wars. I'm like you, I'll be happy when it's over. And up here, we have all of these different ideas. We talked a lot during the Parsha about Acharei, so I wanted to focus on the Haftarah. Like I told you, I just find the situation that Jonathan, Yehonatan, is in to be torn between his father and his best friend, between Saul, the king, his dad, and David, his best friend, with whom he loves like himself, this unbelievable special bond. Maybe you have a friend or two like that in your life, but it's so rare, it's so special, and he has to choose, and he tries to keep giving his dad the benefit of the doubt, and in the end, as we read today, when his dad starts to turn on him, his allegiances end up going to his friend, David, and this ultimately will be, well, in a way, Jonathan's own demise. He dies in battle, so does Saul, and David will become the king. And so what do David and Luke Skywalker have in common? Well, it's kind of obvious, right? Luke also has this big issue with his father. I always thought it was kind of interesting that no one figured out Darth Vader was his father. Vader in German means father. So why in Empire Strikes Back is Luke so blown away when he's like, no, I'm your father? Anyway, he is. I'm not going to change it to Dutch. I can barely handle it in the German. The point is that through that first trilogy, Luke's inner battle is whether or not he's going to go with his father, the dark side of the Force. Interesting. Or he's going to stay with the ways of the Jedi, the good side of the Force, right? If you haven't seen the movies, what have you been doing? Don't watch the first 3. They suck. The newer ones are okay. But the original 3 are the best. I watched them again recently in preparation for today. Then you've got Jonathan. And it's very similar, isn't it? He's torn between his dad. He doesn't want to admit it. Luke didn't want to admit it. There's still good in you, Father. I can feel it. You can imagine Jonathan saying the same thing about his dad. And then eventually Darth turns on Luke, cuts off his hand, right? Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. But again, seriously, what have you been doing? And then in this, what we read today in the Haftarah, Saul throws his spear at his own son after he's already marked his son's best friend for death. So the similarities are incredible. So they have this inner conflict in common, choosing between your parents. And we know in Jewish tradition, kabed et avicha v'et imecha, it's one of the 10 commandments. Honor your mother, honor your father. How do we reconcile that with the fact that sometimes, not in my life, but sometimes our parents put us in a situation where we don't maybe want to follow them. We want to disobey them. We're torn. How do we still honor them? How do we fulfill this mitzvah when we have this feeling inside that what they're asking us to do is wrong? So, from the Talmud, there are 2 very interesting stories. There's a story of this guy, Dama, son of Netina, whose mom rips off the clothes he's wearing, strikes him, spits in his face. And the Talmud tells us Dama did not shame her. There's another story about Rabbi Tarfon. Maybe you've heard of Rabbi Tarfon. He's famous in a few quotes. Sometimes you hear them at funerals. He, we're told in the Talmud, used to bend down, kneel down, get on all fours, and let his mom use him as a footstool to walk on to get into bed. This is physical abuse in both of these cases, and yet neither of them did anything. The rabbis are starting to wonder, Even maybe if your parents are physically abusive, maybe verbally abusive, Saul certainly was, Darth Vader certainly was, are you still required to honor them? Interesting. I always grew up being told that the order of the 10 Commandments is very important, that the 4th commandment is honor Shabbat, the 5th commandment is honor your parents, which means if your parents tell you to break Shabbat, you go with Shabbat first, you don't listen to your parents. Order is important. And there are other places, there's a line in Leviticus, you're supposed to honor your parents, but you're also supposed to honor my Shabbat. I am the Lord, Ani Adonai. And the rabbis conclude that if your parents do in fact tell you to violate a Torah law, you don't listen to them. And other commentators go farther and say if they ask you to violate a rabbinic law, what's the difference between a Torah law and a rabbinic law? Torah law is in the Torah, Shabbat, rabbinic law, Hanukkah candles. But even if they ask you to break a rabbinic law, you don't listen to them. Other examples from different places in the Talmud. If you want the spots, I'll give them to you later on. If a child feels he or she has to leave the home to go study Torah somewhere else, and I think you could maybe equate this to going away to university, potentially, the pursuit of knowledge, the pursuit of studying, and your parents forbid it. No, I don't want you to go away to Halifax and study journalism school. For those of you who don't know, I went away to Halifax and studied and went to journalism school. And had my parents said to me, no, you're not to go, assuming that we can equate Torah and study, you disobey your parents. You go and you study. Another example, if you want to move to Israel, I can't use one for my example, but I'm sure this is a conversation that families have had. Israel, it's not the safest place in the world. You're going to go into the army. Really? Oh, I don't know. No, I'm your parent, I'm your mom, I'm your dad. We say no. Rabbis say, based on verses in the Talmud and the Shulchan Aruch actually, you still go to Israel. You still settle in Israel. That's right. It's true. And one more, and this one's the best. This one to me is where the real heart is. You're choosing someone to marry. Your parents say, that guy is not my kind of guy. I don't want you to marry him. Or that gal, I don't want you to marry her. The rabbis say, listen to your parents. They're older. They don't have an invested stake. They're not blinded by love. Hear them out. Listen to them. But ultimately, the decision is yours. And if they forbid you, and you feel in your heart that you must marry this person, you disobey your parents and you marry the person anyway. This is what Jewish law says. So there are situations. And even with the abusive parent we talked about in the beginning, they say there's a difference between honoring the role of the parent and honoring the way your parent fulfilled that role. If you don't agree with how your parent acted as your dad, as your mother, when that person dies, you still say Kaddish for them. But maybe you don't emulate them when you become a parent yourself. You can still honor and yet distance yourself at the same time. Always trying to show gratitude for the fact that they gave you life. They're your parents. But if it causes yourself some harm, if your self-esteem is at stake, the rabbis say this is when you start to distance yourself, maybe even going as far as to not speak with your parents and separate yourself to get away. Maimonides, Rambam, says you must honor a parent who has lost his or her appetite, maybe suffering from mental health, maybe no issues, maybe no longer in control of his or her actions. But you do not have to honor someone who is intentionally harmful. That person is an evil person. We do not have to honor them. All of this leads me to the bigger picture. We love our parents, but we don't choose our parents. We're born to our parents. So to me, when your parents tell you something to do, especially as you get older, you hit bar mitzvah, you start thinking for yourself, you're told in the Torah, honor your parents, listen to your parents, obey your parents. It's your head. It's in your head. I'm not saying you don't love them. It's not in your heart, but it's mostly in your head. I have this idea in my head. I'm supposed to revere them. I'm supposed to fear them almost. I'm supposed to love them. It's in my head. I have to listen to what they say. It's what I've been taught. It's what I've been taught. It's what I've been taught. But then you meet somebody like David. They say there's a commentary, there's an incredible work of commentary called Magen Avot by the rabbi known as the Rashbats. Great name. And you may have seen the commentary note actually in the introduction to the Haftarah. But David and Jonathan's relationship, not related, not born to each other, not that kind of thing. They pick each other, right? You don't choose your family, you choose your friends. They choose each other. And their relationship is used as the epitome of love. Not in a sexual way. necessarily at all, but in the way that two people can be connected. In Magen Avot, in chapter 5, it says, whenever love depends on a selfish end, when the end passes away, the love passes away. But if it does not depend on some selfish end, it will never pass away. So if you establish a friendship and you've got a hidden agenda, you want access to power or maybe money, or maybe there's sex involved or something like that, when those ends are not attained, the friendship goes away. But a love that is not dependent on selfish ends is true love. There's no intended end. What David and Jonathan had was that. What Jonathan and his dad had was not, even though he was born to his dad, right? Head versus heart. So ultimately, when you find yourself in this situation, maybe it's not specifically torn between what your parents have told you and what you're feeling, but everyone at some point, every single one of you is going to have a crisis, maybe even this week, where you're torn between your head telling you one thing and your heart telling you another thing. Which one wins out? Which one do we go? Could it be possible that the head is the dark side and that the heart is the good side, the light side of the force? Well, I think that the love that we choose, the love that is based on selflessness and purity, the true love, the love represented by David and Jonathan, ultimately this is the one that we have to choose. When you find yourself in a situation like that, whether it's your parents, teachers, bosses, they're telling you something that you know, that makes you sick to your stomach, that you just can't do it. It compromises your self-esteem. It compromises your conscience. No matter who that person is telling you, no matter that voice in your head, you have to trust the feeling in your heart. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom, Rosh Chodesh Tov. May this be a month of beauty, of peace, of life and success for each and every one of us. And now let's conclude our service. I invite you to rise. Aleinu, page 44. Right, 44. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol latet gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kegoye aratzod velo samanu kemishbechat adama shelo samchel kenu kahem vegor aleinu kechol hamonam. Livnei melech malchei hamlachim. Dosh baruch hu. Shehu noteh shamayim veyosed aretz umoshav yikarov hashamayim imal ushchinatu zo begov meramim hu Eloheinu einod hemed malkeinu efesu lato kakatuv betorato vedat. Hua Elohim v'shamayim imal ve'al haaretz mitachat einod v'nemar ve'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu, Yeh Adonai echad, Ushemo echad, Ushemo echad. Please remain standing for the Mourner's Kaddish, page 46. This week we mourn the passing of Marcia Potter and offer our heartfelt sympathy to Janet Scott, Merrill Potter, Mark and Susan Potter, and Sheldon Potter. We extend our condolences to the family of Arnold Freeman. And this week, coming up, we commemorate the Yortzeit of Elvin Shapiro, brother of Gloria Cantor, Cecilia Asper, grandmother of Gail Asper, Leanne Asper, sister of Gail Asper, Philip Bell, father of Lynn Pollock, grandfather of Debbie Pollock, and great-grandfather of Benjamin Pollock Creel, Min Heft, mother of Rochelle Pinkovich, grandmother of Leon and Miriam, Isaac Zvankin, and Joe Adler, father of Mort Adler, all of blessed memory. Page 46, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yid Gadol v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divrach Irutei V'Amlich Malchutei B'Chayechon U'Vyomechon U'Chayei D'Chol Beit Yisrael Ba'Galal V'Zman Kariv V'Imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'Olam U'Lamei Almaya. Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitromam V'Yitnaseh V'Yitadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalal Shmei D'Kudashah B'Richu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata Tushbechata V'Nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'Imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Imromav Huya Aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. May the one who creates peace and harmony on high bring peace and harmony to us, to all Israel. And again, let us all say Amen. Please remain standing as we'll do Kiddush. It's one of those Shabbat services where I feel like I really have to catch my breath afterwards. What an incredible morning. Thank you to all of you for being here, and those of you who tuned in online as well, who maybe couldn't be here. We want you down here. May every Shabbat be like this, with birthdays, with simchas, with celebrations, family and friends together. Make sure you know which Kiddush you're going to, but stay for Kiddush. And, in the words of my colleague, may the force be with you. Is that this? No, wait, that's something different. Kiddush on page 48. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam ki sheshet yamim asar Adonai l'shamayim v'aretz uvayom hashvi'i shava v'nafash al ken berach Adonai v'shava v'gadshehu savri maranan Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshan mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone.